space to strengthen our own partnerships so that we're constantly learning about the things that we're doing. So here in Zanzibar, for this trip, this learning experience, we have members of course, Internews, Habari. We have members of the National Democratic Institute, the International Republic Institute, who are doing programming around political participation. We, of course, have our colleagues from Advancing Youth who are here, and then, of course, PACT and Freedom House, who are doing a program that we call data-driven advocacy, working with civil society organizations on different types of advocacy on issues both affecting women and young people here in Zanzibar, both again in Unguja and in Pemba. We are here really to learn. So we've met with a lot of different stakeholders. Yesterday we met with a great group of young people. We met with faith-based leaders from the interfaith community here around discussions. We met with civil society organizations, SHRAG, those that are participating with data-driven advocacy, as well as Advancing Youth, kind of hearing about the different programs that are being supported through the Zanzibar Legal Services Center and other organizations here. And it's been really enlightening. And this morning, we are privileged to be with you, media, the professional media of Zanzibar, to hear about some of the work that you are doing, some of the challenges that you might be facing, and some opportunities where we can continue to support the media here in Zanzibar. It's not without saying how important the role of the media is in any good, strong democracy. And in fact, I do consider media to be one of the pillars of democracy in any country, to be able, because the role that you play is really a bit of a watchdog role, as you both balance reporting news that's coming out of the government as well as the needs of the citizens to receive that information. And as Mama Alafak said, that information needs to be strong, it needs to be ethical, and it needs to be professionally reported with data and evidence so that people, your citizens, your own community, are being informed of the information, of the activities, of the events that's happening. I know this particular training, which I'm so excited about, is really focused on conflict-sensitive reporting, and reporting around elections, which are so crucially important to any democracy, and the role that you are able to play in being the best professionals that you can be, and also being quite inclusive as well in terms of the types of reporting that you are doing, reporting on, women's issues, youth issues, and being able to balance that news as you move forward is so critically important. For me too, I think the media, as I think it was Mama Alafak or Leah was saying, information is power. It is power, as we know. You know more than I do how that information can be used for good and maybe for not so good. And so as media professionals, you have a responsibility to really make that information available to citizens in an ethical, inclusive way so that people can be informed with their own information to make their own decisions on how they use that information moving forward. So it's really, again, just to say, no pressure, but media, you're essential to any good functioning democracy, and you have a responsibility as those professionals to do that with strong, professional, ethical, again, inclusive media. And just really to fulfill your roles, you have to be empowered as media professionals to be able to report in a safe way, and in a way that where you are able to maintain your highest level of professionalism with accuracy and impartiality to be able to do your media coverage. And so it's really, on behalf of USAID, we're so proud of the work that you are doing here. We want to be able to continue to help facilitate your growth as professionals, maybe to inspire, of course, the next generation of journalists, of students, and really with that undercurrent of being able to both empower women and youth and getting those issues out, but also to be able to fulfill that important role that you play as this watchdog of democracy here in the country. So, hongera sana, Good luck as you move forward, and please let us know how we can help you on your journey to continue to be, because I know so many of you here in this room are such strong professionals already, but to continue to strengthen that and to be a partner with you in this space. Asante.